Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Plays it out to the flank. And it's played forward. De Ligt hoists it forward. Casemiro. And it's Eriksen. Eriksen with a delicate ball. Defenders on the back foot. Granit Xhaka. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bruno Fernandes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Could move up a gear here. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Xhaka. It's Xhaka! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It could be a chance! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Casemiro goes looking. Goes long. Bruno Fernandes! Echaria. He's made sure that that won't get through. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Time to deliver. What a ball this has turned out. Has a goal! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
What a throw in. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Echaria. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Granit Xhaka. He's got options out wide. He's tried one. Disappointing finish in the end.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
He's pinged one through here. Gorgeous control there. Tries to dink it in. Cut out in the nick of time. Casemiro. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Quick glance at goal. Shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
Granit Xhaka just didn't steer it away from the goalkeeper. He hit it right at him.
And it's Xhaka. Out to the left it goes. Crossed in. Timely intervention. Casemiro gets it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Half-time, some first-half thoughts.
Sunderland are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Sunderland in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back underway here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Xhaka. Poveda decides to play it back. Plays it in. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That intervention was very necessary. Echaria. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Out to the right. Casemiro. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Eriksen. Goes for goal! And here's the chance to counter. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Good idea, just poorly executed. Has a pop! Oh, bang on target. A real chance to break. one! In it goes! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, nearly. Sunderland have it back and they can go again. Echaria. Xhaka. He'll hit it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Looks to thread it through. He has done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bruno Fernandes spreads it towards the left. He's found his man. Going for goal! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was...
Up to meet it! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong...
Real chance! Oh, that could cost them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Casemiro. Ericsson. Casemiro.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's off on a marauding run. Casemiro drives it forward.
Sunderland are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Poveda. Well read, he sorted that out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Bruno Fernandes, deftly done. That's a decent ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes, who's made his mark on this game.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for it! It's off target and by quite a way. Gets the better of his man, and he's cut it out. Bruno. And there goes the final whistle. Sunderland have thrown it away. It was in their grasp, and they let it go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sunderland were brave in standing up to much-fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ejaria. Forward it goes. Has a pop!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Sunderland have an early lead. Good start. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. And it's Ericsson. Ericsson. Out to the left it goes. Now the counter. He's got away. Room for a shot. Pavina! Puts it back. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Looking to break out here. Diogo Dalot gets it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Granit Xhaka. Pumps it into the area. Dashing forward at pace. Ericsson. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. He goes long. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Xhaka. Shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Sunderland scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good take, and he's had a look. Goes for the cross. And that should be the keeper's. And now they can launch a counter. Granit Xhaka. He's gone for it! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Sunderland grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Real chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, nearly. It's got through to him. Now surely. Over to the left. Goalkeeper's ball. Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he's going long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ericsson. Casemiro spreads it towards the left. Bruno Fernandes. Now a chance to break. And the finish! Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the
Has a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Ericsson. Bruno Fernandes, a scorer already in the game. Bruno Fernandes. And this assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. It's Xhaka!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah,
Has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Pins it out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Casemiro. Casemiro. So we've reached the hour mark.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Casemiro tries to stroke it through. Well read, he sorted that out. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward. Gets it upfield. Sunderland have it back and they can go again. Xhaka, and he's searching. Xhaka! Just off target.
Granit Xhaka probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Bruno Fernandes. A real chance to break. He's left his man. Poveda. Oh, is it? Has a hit! It's it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Poveda. And that's sprayed out wide. Lobs it in gently, and he's cut it out. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Eriksen. Tries lifting it over.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Casemiro. He's through. Chance! And in it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's had, and the shot! Sticks it away!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sunderland could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out.
Pavina! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Forward it goes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Looking here to cut their deficit. He's gone direct. And with that, the final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sunderland will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength. But they've sprung a huge surprise.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Has gone out. Here it comes. Well read, he sorted that out. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's got away, hit into the middle. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Not offside that time. Poveda. It's on a plate. Gets it, going for goal! There it is!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Sunderland take the early advantage. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Poveda provides an outlet. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Time to deliver. Towering header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Poveda. He's got options out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. That's a promising ball. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the through ball is intercepted. Poveda. Sunderland are enjoying this surprise lead. And help's available out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's gone for a throw-in. Casemiro. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes gets on the end of it. Echaria. Granit Xhaka. He's got options out wide. That's offside. Yes, it is. Shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
De Ligt attempts a clearance. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Bruno Fernandes. Sunderland leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Bruno Fernandes. Sunderland are leading with half-time drawing close. Plays it out to the wing. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Looks to clip it forward. Xhaka drives it forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's had a go! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. Sunderland head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Bruno Fernandes! That's a half-decent try.
Bruno Fernandes certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Xhaka drives it forward. A real chance to break. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Granit Xhaka. Ejaria. Poveda. Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Great leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Looking for space out wide. Gets the better of his man. Can he dig? Shoots! That could spell... It's bounced out! It's there! And they've got their lead back.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shot at goal! Hits one!
That was venomous.
Poveda.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah,
Massive lead! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Sunderland go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Over to the left. Diogo Dalot does well to read it and intercepts. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Sunderland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looking to change the direction of the game here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bruno Fernandes! Rising over the bar. He's in!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Echaria. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Help's available out wide. He gets past his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Has a look and has a go. Sunderland have it back and they can go again. Hoists it forward. That is terrific skill. He's gone for it! Drives it towards the front. And now the breakaway. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can he capitalise? Gets away from his opponent. Looking for support. Real chance! It's come through. Can he get... has a goal! And the ball's come out. And time is up. Sunderland a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.